Just got off the phone with Bishop Sheard. He phoned me. I missed a call and I called him back, and we had a really good conversation. Lasted about 8 to 9 minutes, somewhere around there. And he wanted to clear some things up. And then he wanted me to, tell you guys what was really happening that night. Now, the thing he wanted to clear up was he wasn't talking about William Murphy. So he said, if we go back to when he was even running for presiding bishop, he ran off of the church don't sound like the club. And so he said he would always preach and say, you can't walk it out and you can't shout it out, right? And you can't shout it out, right? He said that night, it was New Year's Eve, he walked in his church. He walked into his church. There was a disco ball they had set up, and they were, I guess the disco ball was playing or whatnot. And he told his staff, he said, hey, take this disco ball down. The church is not a club. And so that is what he was talking about when he was preaching, the church don't sound like a club. And he said, when I said you can't walk it out and you can't shout it out, I've always been saying that. He said he's always said that. It just so happened that same night, William Murphy was sounding like the club, and William Murphy was playing Walk It Out. So when it was edited, it sounded as if he was talking directly to Bishop William Murphy when he really wasn't. He was just saying what he would normally say. He said he's a man of conviction. He wanted me to let you guys know that he's a man of conviction. He's a man that's going to stand on business pretty much. He's a man that's going to stand 10 toes down on what he said. He said even when he called Bishop Murphy, he told him, hey, man, I wasn't talking about you, but I am a man of conviction. The church shouldn't sound like a club, and we can't walk this stuff out, and we can't shout it out. So how it was edited, it just sounded like he was talking to him directly when he wasn't. He was really talking to his church, and he was really saying the things that he would always say. Even he said, if you guys run the tapes back. So that is what he said. I told him, I said, the only problem I had with it was when he used the word implied, that social media implied that he was talking about William Murphy. No, I said, Bishop, we didn't imply it. It sounded exactly like you were talking about Bishop Murphy. So you could see how that was received, right? And so that was my only thing. He understood. So again, he loves you guys. He wanted me to say that. I just thank God that, we're making noise out here, guys. Be heard is being heard, for real.